back to my channel, About That Much. My name is Eva and I'm so glad that you found us. Today we are canning beans, actually they're chickpeas and some black turtle beans. I'm also wanting to make a dairy-free hot chocolate mix, so I'm going to be doing that as well. So if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing as we're bringing out new content all the time. Let's jump in to today's vlog. Okay, with beans, we start the night before, and what I did was wash my beans just in some cool water, go through them, pick out any ones that weren't great. On both lots, that's black turtle beans, this is chickpeas. And then we allowed them to soak overnight in water, and now we are going to, well, we washed and rinsed them off and put clean fresh water in both, and now we're going to boil them for half an hour before we can them. Also last night what I did was, not that you can see, I washed all my jars. Those jars are in there. They'll get warm when I heat the counter up. The other jars are actually in my oven waiting to be heated up. So I washed all my jars, checked them all, washed my lids, got everything all organised, white vinegar, timer, some kitchen towel to wipe the rims. I've got the book here. The complete guide to home canning, so by the USDA. So we're following the recipe. I've got my bands, so everything was washed and ready to go today to make it easy for me. I like easy things. Because this one hasn't got so much water in or so many beans, I'm going to do half an hour a bit later, because they'll come up to boil before these ones will. So it will be these ones first, and I'll turn the hot ring on for those in a little bit. So while we've got this going, let me see and let me get my ingredients for the hot chocolate. Okay, let me put you on a tripod and we will start. Okay, found my little piece of paper with my recipe on. Okay, we're going to put everything into there. Right, we need 1 cup of oat milk powder. This is the one I've got. It's the first one I came to. Oh yeah, 1 cup there. We need 3/4 of a cup of cacao powder. I prefer cacao powder than I do cocoa powder. Right, so we need 3/4 of a cup. This is half. That's half, and that's 1/4. So that's 3/4. Thereabouts. Okay, I'm going to do anywhere from 1/3 of a cup to 1/2 a cup of icing sugar. I'm going to do 1/2 a cup. I like mine a little on the sweet side. Danish dough whisk will do. Make sure it is as clump free as I can get. See, that just shows if you don't sieve it, you will get clumps. That's fine. There we are. Now we have chocolate dust everywhere. Give it a quick mix. That looks better. No clumps. And now what we're going to do, I've got some oatmeal chocolate chips here that I'm going to be throwing in. Let's have a look. Probably about half of a cup. Just to give it extra chocolate. And I'm also going to throw in just a pinch of salt. Yeah. Give that a mix round. Perfect. We will put that in there. There we are. Dairy-free hot chocolate mix. You give it a little shake when you want to use it to make sure you get some of them chocolate chips in there. And there we are, job done. Okay, let me clear up and wash up so I'm ready to do the beans. Well, I thought I would show you how we do our hot chocolate. So, our hot chocolate mix. And we're going to do 2 heaping tablespoons hot water, and making sure that those chocolate chips are completely melted. 1 hot chocolate. So for those of you that never made brown sugar, I make it every week. I have to make it every week because my family loves brown sugar. So, really easy to do. White sugar and molasses. I've just got organic molasses here, blackstrap. And you can make this as light or as dark as you want. As you can see, ours is quite dark there. It does all depend on who makes it. One of my kids like it very dark. And this is all you do, you just mix it. Work that molasses. As you can see, we're slowly getting there. It's a nice golden colour at the moment. Hopefully my hot chocolate will be ready to taste test. It is my own recipe. I found online trying to find a recipe for dairy free. Only had, as for the hot chocolate, only had coconut milk. I didn't want to use coconut milk, I use oat milk here. So I came up with my own. Tweaked it until I'm sort of happy with it. Look at that, perfect amount. That's my sugar back, done, ready. Our hot chocolate, looking good. That's nice. Perfect. If you like a sweet hot chocolate, you'll need more sugar. But if you're like me, what don't particularly like it over sweet, that is perfect as it is. So I will bring you back when these beans have boiled for half an hour and we'll be ready to can them. Okay, for the £1.50 pantry challenge, if you don't know why I do this pantry challenge, I will link a video up in the iCards up here explaining why I do what I do. But in short, it's to show that anyone can build a pantry on a very small amount of money, just £1.50 a week. Or if you was US dollars, it's roughly $2 a week. So, in this pantry challenge, we do sweet treats, packet mixes, convenience food, tin food, ibuprofen, paracetamol, toothbrushes, toothpaste, bubble bath, you name it, from A to Z. So, in this week's £1.50 pantry challenge, we have a little carton of drink, and it's Timbark apple peach strawberry drink. We have a Stockwell & Co. tomato soup and a Growers Harvest peach slices. So that is this week's £1.50 pantry challenge. Okay, we are going to fill these jars. Pints is 75 minutes, 1 inch headspace. Okie dokie. Off we go. My jars are hot, my canner is warming up. Right, let's debubble. That needs more water. No, that looks pretty good actually. Okay, we've got them all out, all filled. Now, I'm going to wipe the rings with some white vinegar. Okay, lids. I use all different lids. Okay, getting the last load in. Last one on. There we are, all double stacked. That's going to go for 75 minutes. First of all, we have to get it to vent for 10 minutes. So once it's vented for 10 minutes, we will then put the weight on and then time it for 75 minutes after that. What I will do is I will bring you back when I pull them out of the canner. Just wanted to show you a little trick that I picked up. If you can't see your steam, get a lid, wipe it so you can see it again. Right, starting our time for 10 minutes. Okay, pulling the jars out the canner. Right guys, all the jars are out of the canner. There's 15 pints of chickpeas and there's 3.5 pints of black beans. I'm really pleased to get these done and ticked off my list. Okay guys, I do apologise about my video. My camera was playing up through this video, so I am sorry. I'm hoping that we've got it sorted now. Fingers crossed. So anyway, I am so pleased to have those 15 jars of chickpeas on my shelf. It makes hummus so easy, so quick. And the 3.5 pints of black beans, they are great as well. So I'm hoping to be able to do some more beans. I know I've got black-eyed peas I've got to do at some point, but that's going to be another vlog later on down the line. So if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing as we're bringing out new content all the time. And if you don't forget to hit that little bell, that way you won't miss any videos, and give it a big thumbs up. So until next time guys, bye and take care.